Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Daria if you're new here, and today's yoga practice is called Let the Light In. I think that often in yoga and in life, we're focused on what we can release, what we shouldn't be doing, what we can let go. And of course, that's very valuable to practice. And I think that sometimes it's nice to shift the focus to what lights us up. What can we add to our lives to create more of that internal glow? So in this class, that's what we'll be focusing on. This is a really feel-good sequence, and all you'll need is yourself and some place to move. Whenever you're ready, let's get into it. We'll get started seated on your knees at the back of your mat. So find your way here, allowing the sitting bones to rest to the heels. Bring your palms to face up toward the sky, and then start to let your shoulders travel down your back as you close your eyes. Take a moment here just to feel your body. Begin to connect with your breath and allow yourself to fully drop into this moment right now. Let go of anything that's happened in your day so far or any thoughts of the future, what needs to happen later. Beginning to anchor to your breath. Let the breath gradually begin to deepen. Breathing in fully to the tops of your lungs. And breathing out so that all of the air leaves your body with every exhale. You can take a few sighs, as many as you need, and then we'll find Ujjayi Pranayama in and out through your nose, finding a slight constriction into the back of your throat and breathing as though you're trying to fog up a mirror with your breath. And begin to imagine that every time you breathe in, your body is being warmed and lit up from the inside by this beautiful, warm, golden light. And let the light emanate from your heart center and then begin to glow out in all directions so that eventually it radiates all the way through the crown of your head, all the way out the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes. As the breath deepens, let the light get even glowier, even brighter, and even warmer. And then see if you can allow yourself to feel fully embodied in your space. Feel every fiber of your body lit up. Start to slowly blink your eyes open. We'll circle the fingertips out wide to the side. Stretch your eyes all the way up to the sky as fingertips rise. And then exhale, palms come down through heart center. Step your palms forward, widen them, press your finger pads into the mat, and then tuck your toes and we'll glide back to downward facing dog. Here in downward facing dog, let this be a space where you can begin to feel the warm glow of light travel down your legs, mobilizing your hamstrings, the back of your calves, your Achilles tendons, even spreading through the soles of your feet. And then allow the light to flood into your spine, stretching out the back line of your body, elongating your low back, lifting your tailbone higher to the sky, and widening your sitting bones. And begin to feel alive in your arms, wrapping your biceps forward to the top of your mat, wrapping your triceps back, shoulders in external rotation, building some heat. We'll take 2 more slow, smooth, steady rounds of breath here. As you inhale, pull the energy up from your hands and your feet through the lines of your body and beyond. As you exhale, settle into the warmth you're feeling. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out and walk your feet all the way up to the top of your mat. We'll keep the feet hips distance apart, toes behind the wrists, and then drop down into a ragdoll fold. Sway side to side. Let the back of your neck totally soften. Let the crown of your head fall heavy, weighted to the earth. Feel your feet actively rooting, pressing down, and then feel your sitting bones reach for the sky. Relax your fingertips back down to the earth. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. And exhale, bow in. Knees are micro bent, chest pulls towards your thighs. Inhale, chair pose. Sink weight back into your heels. Toes stay bright, bend your knees deeply. Then reach your fingertips all the way up for the sky. The legs are hips distance apart here still. See if you can sink even lower into your hips, keeping the light of your heart shining forward. Inhale. Exhale, press into your heels, rise up to stand, palms meet at heart center. As you inhale, circle your fingertips out wide, then reach all the way up overhead. As you do so, lift your heels away from the earth, almost as if you could float all the way up into the air, and then maybe lift your gaze to your thumbs. As you exhale, the heels root, swan dive down, forward fold. The belly is pulling toward the spine. Fingertips drop. Inhale, halfway lift, stretch out. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. On an inhale, shift forward, claw the mat. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower down halfway, elbows hug the ribs, untuck your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. The thighs are contracted, heart is stretching forward, low belly's pulling in. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips up and back, press into your fingertips. Take a breath here. In through your nose, out through your nose. 2 more breaths here. You can close your eyes if it helps and imagine your body glowing from the inside out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the top, finding a fold with your feet hips distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift, pull your fingers back toward your toes. Exhale, bow in. Inhale, chair pose, sink low, reach high. Exhale, press down, rise to stand, palms to heart center. Inhale, heels float away from the mat, thighs are charged as your fingertips reach all the way up to the sky. Stretch through both sides of your waist and lift your gaze. Exhale, big, beautiful swan dive down, forward fold, like you're painting the sides of your room with your fingertips as you go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms plant, step or float back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, toenails press down. Exhale, downward facing dog, up and back. 3 rounds of breath, in through your nose, out through your nose. Last breath here, stretch through your vertebrae even more. Gaze forward, inhale. At the bottom of your exhale, float to the top, feet hips distance behind the wrists. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sink low, reach high, Utkatasana. Exhale, press the palms together as you press the heels into the earth, legs draw towards straight. Inhale, heels rise, fingertips rise, gaze maybe up to the sky. And exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, press to upward facing dog, arc your heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips go up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Allow your hips to sway side to side. Allow the back of your head to relax. One more breath here. Root your left toes. As you inhale, sweep your right leg high, three-legged down dog. The hips are square. Exhale, slowly step forward, right foot all the way to the top of your mat. Contract your core as you transition. Back knee drops. Inhale, float your fingertips up to the sky, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, cactus your elbows, shoulder blades hug together, peel your front foot away from the earth, heels pressing down, then drag right heel back toward left knee. Shift your torso forward, active half splits, fingertips reach for the back of your mat. Inhale, press forward into the right foot, lift your back knee away from the earth, and we'll open up to a twist. So the left fingertips are forward, right fingertips are going back. Take a breath in here. Exhale, settle into your foundation. Then twist the left ribs toward the right ribs. Gaze back over the right fingertips. We'll come back from where we came. So go ahead and slowly sink your back knee down to the earth. Inhale, fingertips reach up. Exhale, active half splits. Stretch your heart to the top of the mat. Fingertips glide back. Let your heart be like a spotlight that you're shining on your right toes. Inhale, press into your front foot. Roll your arms all the way open to a twist. Left fingertips go forward, right fingertips go back, gaze back. Slowly soften your back knee down to the earth. One more time here. Inhale, fingertips reach up. Exhale, the hips go back, the heart stretches forward, right toes actively flexed. Spread the sole of your foot. Inhale, press forward. Open up, circle your arms, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale. This time as you exhale, open to warrior two, spinning to face the long edge of the mat. Left foot, knife edge, roots down, arms widen. Big inhale breath here. As you exhale, press into the earth, pull right heel and inner arch of left foot toward each other to draw your right leg towards straight. Reach your arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, back to warrior two, arms widen. Two more times like this. Inhale, pull your legs together, hug your inner thighs, fingertips buoyantly reach for the sky. Exhale, sink low. Inhale, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, bend your front knee, circle your arms all the way back down to the top of your mat, plant them, step the right foot back and lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. On your next inhalation, sweep the left leg high, three-legged down dog. As you exhale, softly step through to the top of your mat, left foot between your thumbs, back knee lowers. Inhale, fingertips reach toward the sky. Exhale, pull your feet together, cactus your elbows, hug the back of your heart with your shoulder blades, and then begin to glide into active half splits, bowing the torso over the left thigh. Pull your left hip back. Inhale. Press into the left foot, arms reach up and then circle open. Right arm forward, left arm back twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. Revolve back to face the top of your mat and slowly drop your back knee. Inhale. Exhale, glide back, active half splits. Inhale, press forward, circle the arms open. Both of your big toes dig into the earth. Belly hugs the spine. Breathe in. Breathe out, revolve back to the top of your mat, right knee lowers. Inhale, pull in at your waist, lift your heart and your fingertips. Breathe out, glide the hips back, bow your heart down toward the left toes. Inhale, press forward, lift your back knee, open your arms, twist it out. One more breath in here. On your exhale, open, warrior two. Align your feet, sink your hips down to be in line with your front knee maybe. Reach out past the edges of your fingertips. Take a breath in, squeeze your legs together, reach your fingertips toward the sky. Breathe out, sink back to warrior two. Front knee deeply bends, arms expand. Inhale, press through your feet, reach your arms to the sky, charge the arches of your feet, and exhale, sink low. One more. Inhale, press the left leg all the way to straight and lift up, gaze up. Exhale, circle your arms back down to the mat. Step the left foot back and lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale, press away from the earth. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth, sigh. Softly lower your knees down to the mat and then drag your fingertips back. We'll come up to standing on the knees. The knees are about hips distance apart and you can keep your toes tucked. As you inhale, we'll circle the right hand all the way around to the back to grab for your heel. Once you've made contact, pull up through your pelvic floor, press your hips a little bit forward, and then stretch your left fingertips up to the sky. Little baby back bend. Start gradually. And then on your exhale, we'll circle all the way forward with both sets of fingertips, left hand to left heel. Arc your front body forward to the top of the mat. Heart to the sky, fingertips up, inhale. Exhale, circle back down. Let's go 2 more each side. Big inhale as you press the pelvis forward. Expand your front body, contract your back body. And exhale, circle through center. Inhale, washes you up, open your heart. Exhale, circle back down. Last round each side. On your inhalation, let your front body glow. Open up all the light inside. And exhale, circle forward. Inhale. Exhale, good. Plant your palms down and forward. Tuck your toes and we'll press back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, sweep your right leg high, 3-legged down dog. As you exhale, glide forward, low lunge. Left knee sinks behind you. Inhale, magnetize your feet and reach your fingertips toward the sky. Exhale, pull the right heel toward the left knee. Outer right hip drags back as your heart reaches forward, bow in. Inhale, right foot plants. Circle your arms wide. Left fingertips forward, right fingertips back. Breathe in here. Breathe out, back knee lowers back down. On your inhale, fingertips rise. Exhale, active half splits. Heart arcs forward, bow. Inhale, press into the right foot. Open your arms wide. Back toes are tucked. Back knee lifts. Inhale. Exhale, lower back down. On your inhale breath, lift up. On your exhale, glide back. Active half splits. One more time, press up to stand. Digging both sets of toes into the earth. Left fingertips forward, right fingertips back. Breathe in. Breathe out, warrior 2, open up, expand. As you inhale, pull your legs together, lift your fingertips, lift your gaze. Exhale, sink down, arms wide. Inhale. Exhale. Last time here. Inhale, pull your legs together so much so that you feel like you could float away from the earth. Exhale, palms circle down, plant them, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. As you inhale, the left leg reaches toward the sky. As you exhale, step softly forward, low lunge. Back knee sinks. Inhale, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, glide hips back, flex the left toes, bow. Inhale, press into the left foot, stamp it down, right big toe stamps, arms circle, right fingertips forward, left back. Inhale. Exhale, softly with control, sink your back knee as you pivot your torso forward. Inhale, fingertips rise. Exhale, glide back, half splits. Inhale, press down, rise up. Strong anchor points through your feet to create buoyancy in your torso and creating your twist. Right fingertips forward, left fingertips back. Breathe in. Breathe out, spin to face the top of your mat. Drop your knee, inhale. Exhale, last time, glide back. Heart and fingertips reach in opposite directions. Inhale, press forward. Lift your arms to the sky. Spin, open, twist. Breathe in. Breathe out, warrior two. Open up, expand. As you breathe in, fingertips float to the sky, inner thighs squeeze, left leg draws towards straight. As you breathe out, sink into your left knee, sink your pelvis. Inhale. And exhale. One more here. Big, full inhale breath. Deep exhale as you circle all the way back to the mat. Step your left toes back and flow chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, big sigh. Soften your knees all the way down to the mat. This time, shift your hips to sit back onto your heels, right where we began. Bring your palms to face up toward the sky, and you can close your eyes if it feels comfortable. Take a moment here to feel your heart beating. Feel the warmth you've created in your body with your movements. And then call to mind something that lights you up from the inside out. It could be a person, it could be an activity or a thing or a place. And try to feel the glowy sensation that that memory creates fill up your full body. Breathe more into that. Breathe gratitude into that. Good. Blink your eyes open. You can bring your fingertips down, widen your knees so that they're hips distance apart, and once again, we'll come up to standing on the knees. And we'll play with camel. So the toes can be either tucked or untucked, whatever you prefer. As you inhale, circle your fingertips wide, then reach all the way up through both sets of fingertips. Now here, feel like your pelvic floor is magnetized through the crown of your head. So the inner thighs are hugging together, the heart is lifting, and the waist is drawing in. Breathe in here, lift your heart. Breathe out, palms come down to the base of your spine, either fingertips pointing down or pointing up. Then begin to create a slight press of your pelvis forward by pressing your heels of your hands to your low back, but press your low back back into your hands. Magnetize your sitting bones to the backs of your knees. Lift your heart and begin to lean back any amount. Feel like your front body is radiantly expanding, contracting the back body without introducing pain to the low back or clenching. Maybe reach for your heels. And we'll take a couple more breaths here. Try to smooth your breath. Let it fill all the way up. And as you breathe out, can you press your hips a little more forward? Hands come back to the low back if they lowered, and we'll rise slowly back up. Rolling through your spine, let your gaze be the last thing to lift. And then sit back to your heels. One more time, we'll bring the palms to face up, drop in, close your eyes. Notice any sensations that are arising here, and without labeling anything as bad, and without asking for anything to be different than it is. Blink your eyes open. Let's come down to a seat. Gomukhasana. So right leg will be the base to begin. Swing your left leg all the way around and then crawl your toes away from each other so that the knees come to stack or something like a stack. To lessen the intensity, you can pull your heels in closer to your sitting bones. To increase what you're feeling, you can widen your stance. Press the knife edges of your feet down to the earth. Press your sitting bones down. Then lift up through your spine, elongating. Like each vertebra is an individual light bulb on a strand that's being lit from the bottom to the top. And then exhale, slowly begin to fold forward. Contract your core. Keep length in your spine. Let your gaze be so soft that it's like it could melt through whatever you're looking at. See how cozy you can become into this space of relaxation, of slowing down, of creating softness. And so here, rather than thinking of eroding tension, let's instead focus on creating more softness, creating more of that sweet sensation through your outer hips. Last breath, inhale. Exhale. Rise back up to a seat. Switch, unthread left leg from right. Take a moment here where you press your heels to the mat, and let's windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Gentle release. And then we'll try the other side. So the right leg will thread over the top of the left. Crawl your feet out away from each other. The toes are flexed. And then here, find a sensation right away that's interesting, but still has some sweetness to it. Breathe in, lift through your spine. Breathe out and slowly start to travel forward, bowing down. As you stay here breathing for a few more rounds, come back to the idea that we practiced at the beginning of class. So scan through your body and imagine that it's being filled with this bright light, this warm golden light. And you can start from your heart center, and as you breathe, it grows and fills up every space. Last breath, inhale. Stay for your exhale. Press into your finger pads and walk your hands all the way back in. Unthread your legs, and we'll come down to lie on our backs. And you can slowly roll down your spine, one vertebra at a time, until the full back line of your body surrenders down. Lift your feet and hug your knees into your chest. Wrap yourself into a little ball. Try to keep the back of your head and your heart down, and just take circles onto your low back, massaging that space. You can close your eyes. Then squeeze yourself in even tighter. Lift your shoulder blades, wrap your forearms around your shins, and give yourself the tightest hug, a genuine hug here. Inhale. And exhale, spread out. Let your body melt to the earth beneath you. Imagine yourself here like cream in coffee. So there's a bit of a settling, there's a swirling, and then there's a beautiful absorption, melting into the surface beneath you. And then simply bask and simmer in all of the warmth, all of the sensation that you've created. And you can stay longer if you like. If you're ready to come out, start deepening your breath. A big inhale through your nose. Take a sigh out of your mouth. And then start to feel your fingers and toes as they begin to light up, begin to wiggle. When you're ready, let's find a long body stretch. Reaching the arms and the legs in opposite directions, lengthening your spine. Inhale. Exhale, roll to a side fetal pose. The knees come halfway to the chest. Surrender your head and your palms to the earth. Good. As you press down and rise up to a seat, see if you can stay with your eyes closed, staying inside. And we'll find a comfortable, spacious seat, the knees going wide, the sitting bones root down to the earth. Palms flip up on your thighs. Feel into the space at your heart center and imagine that warm glow. And then take a moment here to call to mind something that you'd like to add into your day to help you feel more nourished. Something that will light you up, that will let the light in. What can you add? Draw your palms to meet in front of your heart center. Take a breath into that intention. One last sigh out of your mouth. Lift the thumbs to the third eye and bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for taking the time to practice with me today and for finding some light, letting the light in. I think it can be really helpful to consider what we can add to our lives to feel more nourished, what's actually serving us and what lights us up. So if you have any thoughts, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. You can also subscribe to my channel down below so that you don't miss any videos coming up soon, and that also really supports me. I hope you have a really great day, and I will see you soon in the next class. Bye.